but Canibus was the MC.
I hold Canibus. I always held Canibus in a very high rank as an MC, and I still do. I think his pen game is incredible.
Talked about what's the name of your show?
Hey, you know my favorite rapper is? You know my favorite rapper is? Canibus.
And he said
Shut
Canibus.
Up. I want to work with him.
Federico, we gonna get Tiffany in the studio with Canibus.
Oh my God, that would be the best.
Common has Canibus on his album. Well, what album is that? One Day It'll All Make Sense.
Yeah,
and
I
heard
know.
him on an interview. I heard him on an interview recently talking about how he feels like Canibus washed him on that song.
He did. Hey, I told him he did. He did. He's like, oh man, I need to redo my track, man. I should redo my shit. Canibus, I think, is one of the dopest lyricists. I mean,
Construction of the show, I was listening to Making a Name for Ourselves, and my homies always told me I got ripped by Canibus, and I got ripped by Canibus on that song. He bodied me. I was like, what was I doing?
Yo, Canibus, the first internet rapper ever, and was so good. At that moment when you got him, it was like people were waiting for the album still, and it was after he had the battle.
Yeah,
but like it was when he was starting to just I remember Universal actually sent out a record, and on the record they put like 6 freestyles on the back, because that's really all he had was these freestyles.
Yeah, them.
But you had the feature, and it's like, well, how's he gonna handle getting in there with like and he really handled it.
He bodied. It ain't many times I'm gonna say I got bodied on it. I got bodied.
Shout out to Canibus.
The first time I heard Canibus was on MixTapes from somewhere in New York.
That's right.
And he would just do these like 24 bars of just the same, just this one topic, just beating you over the head with it and just hurting whoever he was going after.
Yeah.
And if he could do that, he can keep doing that. You know, he's just got that in him.
And he was saying, Canibus is a beast. Yo, Canibus is a beast, word.
Man, he's soft, but Canibus is a fucking animal, man. He's animal.
Canibus was one of those guys who inspired a lot of that battle rapping.
He definitely.
Canibus, the most awaited MC of all time, the greatest lyricist that ever lived.
Well, Canibus was dope, man. He was a young cat, very humble. He would listen to everybody. He wasn't one of those cats that was cocky, even though we knew he was a fucking beast.
At room until today, he's still like bar for bar one of my favorite lyricists, like that I've heard.
Yeah, I heard a bunch of freestyles. He was rhyming with Big Pun, DMX, these freestyles, and he was destroying everybody. Big Pun is one of the greatest of all time. Canibus was ripping new ass in these freestyles. So
Canibus is one of the illest spitters to never get the credit he deserved.
He's the world's best rapper. Canibus, man, he's off the grid. Everybody knows.
Niggas just ain't fucking with the Canibus.
Yo, who this?
Yo, Bish, where we at?
Oh shit, Malachi, what's up, yo? I just came into Gatwick, man. I'm in the car, I'll be right there.
Yo, I gotta start this track soon as it's on hold at present moment. Hurry up.
Start the record, man. I'll be right there, trust me.
Alright, cool. Look more, blood. Yo, Dark Disciple, you ready?
Yeah, ready, mate.
Let's go. As I breathe on, accumulate air within my lungs to let me proceed to speak from my own tongue swung. More weapons than a soul blade, traditions from a stone age, human instincts to hold rage. Once I engage, must display and raggle tactics. Tax this at your own risk, you switch that plastic or meltdown. Or please gather around to observe you experts that burst that break sound. Barriers that few have broken. Through devotion only now you can say that UK has spoken. Most definitely. Your last breath, breathe just to receive what I believe you turn. So as time pass, time cross the limited man's path. So time half the lifetime to conquer life tasks. I blast those who hold a mask upon their face, but in due case, takes no one's place to bring disgrace to the culture. Only takes one just to show you that solo weaponry. Too many take for granted their own integrity. To see, now I break through to industry. Now free. Not shook. Who say that UK can't rock with what luck? Stuck at minds we brought God shook. So long as we live on this spinning rock, we must what's there to discuss. It's not stop. Who say that UK can't rock with what luck? Stuck at mines we fucked up. Sure. So long as we live on this spinning rock, we must was there to discuss it.
It's mentally unimaginable, mathematically incalculable, inextricably infallible. Let's not forget, utterly impossible or morally unsurmountable to assume that I could lose if I battled you. My scholastic aptitude is 1602. 100 bars is just a glimpse of the truth. Physical proof that I'm the best at this. I've constructed sentences that stand longer than Stonehenge's megaliths. My first and second album consist of more than 1 million terabits, more than any of you rappers ever spit. Vote for me as president, in about a day or so I'll be up in the White House getting fellatio by an administrative assistant with deep throat, butt naked on the floor, knee deep in some on the speakerphone, freestyling with some of my folks, humping up, tampering with the Republican vote. I'm like Mel Gibson and Braveheart, fighting swordsmen, dodging arrows from the archers, cause I'm a horseman, flying circles around you like flying saucers, flying circles around the Royal Air Force's flying fortress, maximize my wins, minimize my losses till I'm exhausted, then lounge like the lyricist on Raucous. I'm unsigned right now, it's like I'm an orphan, I'm looking for a home, taking on calls in office, notify the Prince and the Duke of Earl. I'm probably the illest English-speaking MC in the world.
Who said that you can't rock? With what luck? Stock at mines we fuck up. As long as we live on this spinning rock, we must. What's there to discuss? It's non-stop. Who said that you can't rock? With what luck? Stock at mines we fuck up. As long as we live on this spinning rock, we must. What's there to discuss? It's non-stop. Rip through your flesh and chest plate. Now hold it. Your heart when done replaced it for explosive. So prepare for your destruction. Whole purpose of this, dismiss those with the planet dusting. Now your abduction, finished complete, diminished your weak in this English physique. See the English I speak, you make your own decision. Listen, before bullets are in collision, I'm ripping your flesh with your nerves twitching. Now your position is non-existent at this stage. I engage quality, whose authority upholds the stakes of our raw kind. Get your spine, snap for your lifeline. Redesign your mind for not even reading the signs, so take caution. I take a portion of your vessel and break shit down to all simple fundamentals. So come to my original forces, deep beneath pedestrians, kind my shrine of sources. Summons, raw core of raggle in every angle. Dismantle for once I grab you this hassle, grind you to gravel. Allow me take out your eyeball for sample. Strike these tracks that grant you an option. Seems like these brains have forgotten bits.
Ghetto fabulous, verbally hazardous. Ask any Baptist, Roman Catholic or satanic activist. Even them trippy hippies on college campuses know about cannabis. I got fans like beads on an abacus. My style's totally out the bracket. Scientists with thick glasses and pocket protectors wanna patent it. My talent is unmatched by any rapper in this rapping biz. By any rapper on this planet's grid. Show me where he is. I sign the ordinance, the bomb is coordinates with Agent Orange and torture him. Burn the skin off of him. Throw a towel on him and stomp on him. Rip the towel off, then pour salt on him. Continue my verbal assault on him till it's 12 in the morning and turn it to the werewolf masked on him. I rip his heart out, eat it while it's still pumping. The blood still running, it tastes like boiled dumpling. Starving artists, I turned down scholarships to Oxford College, cause I heard they didn't serve porridge. Smarter than any man in Scotland Yardist. Used to work for MI6 but quit cause I couldn't take the orders. The most awesome, walking, talking, breathing, English speaking MC in the European region. Rip you to pieces like communism leaflets. Beef with business like playing chess without the pieces. Modern Christians without Jesus. Rosters without reefer. Jamaicans in Brixton without visas. Radios without speakers. Mother Nature without the 4 seasons. Without a jacket outside when it's freezing. I'ma tell you straight up, no lie. Canibus is the illest mother alive.
Who say that you can't rock with what luck? Stuck at mines we fuck up. So long as we live on this spinning rock, we must what's there to discuss. It's non-stop. Who say that you can't rock with what luck? Stuck at mines we fuck up. So long as we live on this spinning rock, we must what's there to discuss. It's non-stop.
Yo, 2001. Another dog joint production.
Jim Toy.
Word up, East Side, baby.
Peace.
Let me guess. The surface of the sun? Only dream I ever have. Every time I shut my eyes, it's always the same.
December 21st, 2012 is the code. It was placed on the Mayan sunstone to puzzle them. Started with some numbers, the code cracker started crunching. I better have some results by month's end. Really, Deep Blue computes deeply and does it. What's the answer to the universe? Read me the numbers. In the summer, the polar Manitoba's melted by lava. A team of ER doctors climb aboard the chopper. My skull is a submarine hull. I emptied the ballast tanks. I can smell the shit from the seagulls. The Red Admiral participated in battle every war. At least half of my crew were injured every tour. I blasted through the limestone with water mixed with a dissolver. Then I signaled the remaining cave crawlers. Food supply low. They speak about going above ground to find more. I cry out, no, do not go. Where the fuck are you going? 400-mile-an-hour wind belts blowing. Think for a moment, we gotta wait it out. That's what the training's about. We have to survive. That's what Jermaine is about. As we walk through the archive files of all styles, the East Wing Ave goes on for 5 miles. More rappers than fans, more vans racked than vans. Hip-hop will continue to expand. All cultures come from one mind. The universe is not far behind. Wave bars and rhymes, motivated by the stars to shine. Only lower density life forms get lost in time. I don't care if I make history, I wanna be a part of infinity. Look at what your sun God did to me. I am energy, I am he spiritually and mentally. The fools who threw away my jewels offended me. As we walk through the archive files of all styles, the East Wing Ave goes on for 5 miles. More rappers than fans, more vans racked than vans. Hip-hop will continue to expand. Meteors fall from the sky, the Mars God looks in my eyes, controlling my heart, controlling my mind. Dig a hole for the collateral carnage, battle the hardest, take out hip-hop trash and garbage. Tunnel boring and jacking, water main tapping. I sat there drafting a new drainage plan, laughing. Tough, pliable, relatively reliable. The vocation of this undertaking is very viable. My lyrical is chemical, radioactive residue. I can't rest until I accomplish what I was sent to do. The gross oversimplification of a Jamaican in the basement, tracing over diagrams for a tape deck that evolved into a spaceship that hasn't been made yet, cause I haven't been paid yet, not even one paycheck. What are you building, biz? Is it a flying silver disc? If you ever leave, you'll be missed. I tear through the galactic shift. I travel 10 digits in 10 minutes. Nah, that's some shit. Think that's fast? Nah, it's faster than you think. By the time you blink, the whole universe shrinks. The chain of command blames the unseen hand. The galactic plane has a galactic plan. I look up in the sky to see if God is judging me. Then suddenly, I feel the T-Man judgment come to me. Sitting down at the mixing board comfortably, they begin to study me by showing me worlds I would love to see. My body did not melt beyond the Van Allen belt. I was transformed into a spirit with no shell. The sun is so bright, my eyes hurt. I'm forced to look downward to see inside the earth. At the top of the Temple Mount Mosque, I look at the sun. I just have a few words for everyone. The sun is so bright, my eyes hurt. I'm forced to look downward to see inside the earth. At the top of the Temple Mount Mosque, I look at the sun. I just have a few words for everyone. The sun is so bright, my eyes hurt. I'm forced to look downward to see inside the earth. At the top of the Temple Mount Mosque, I look at the sun. I just have a few words for everyone.
Let me guess. The surface of the sun? Only dream I ever had. Every time I shut my eyes, it's always the same.
This nation is in a state of turmoil perhaps unparalleled in our history.
Justice is a funny thing. No matter how man tries to impose himself, it follows its own course. The Ripper, Ripper, Ripper. The Ripper, Ripper, Ripper.
Dear boss, I keep on hearing the police have caught me, but they won't fix me just yet. I have laughed when they look so clever and talk about being on the right track.
said John Paul Newman. All wrapped up in the body of one human. I rhyme the tightest, shine the brightest. I blind the optic fibers in anybody's iris. When it comes to rapping, I smash your ass, whether you Latin, black or Anglo-Saxon. I smack you with a backhand, then crack your back like chiropractors after looking at your CAT scan. In between albums, I become a masked man like Batman and stalk my own rap vans. I'm like a madman fighting the war, throwing lightning rods, swinging lightning swords, blow you away with the force that'll leave your body lost, gone, nothing no more, nothing to do with autopsy on. I rock till I can't rock no more, till I can't get no motherfucking props no more, till they boo me on stage when I'm out on tour. To 2000 BC ain't hot no more. I'm a dragon with the head of a lion, jaws be like swords grinding, claws rip through walls of cast iron. I slap fire out of hoodlum, pull out steel and start shooting. I clap iron like Duke Nukem. Try to attack, bitch, you get your face stormed flatter than a compact disc with black Timbs, flatter than a Yankee baseball cap rim, flatter than a knife stabbed unwit.
All I hear is gunshots. Can I touch something? What the blood clot?
MCs with thin throats get lynched with thick ropes. Nod till they necks broke and they cassette deck smoke. I'm probably the most murderous, merciless version of a modern day Copernicus the world has ever heard of yet. Cold-blooded and rugged, shove a gun turret to your stomach and start busting till you shit in buckets of dry ice nuggets. Cold freestyling, cold rhyming, cold enough to freeze the mucus lining in your sinus rock solid. Spitting, straight running through the competition, quicker than calculators take to run through long division, sprinting from the beginning, from the start to the finish, quicker than the cameras niggas use to see a split decision. The arm swinging, the full fifth slinging, ammunition, pop the clipping, pop the clipping. Get up, go to work, get G's. You still on your knees. The day you rebel is the day you bleed. Ain't sending you no message to read. I speak as I sleep in the cradle of the deep at extreme degrees. Tell me how much thought would it take to reach a transformative state? We waste time when we talk and debate. The most respected theologian, nothing but a middleman to the real chosen man with his third eye open, holding all emotions inside. Mind, body, and soul collide. The real surprise waits on the other side. Death, exit the earth, Van Allen belt, rebirth, experience life wherever you prefer. Not one of us are fatherless, not one of us are motherless, not even one of us the universe is in love with us. Our ideas and ideals are all quite real. We can meditate, half awake in a Torsionville module, tight seal, EVA drills between meals. You cannot describe how you feel, you can't tell the truth to be real. If you ever reveal what's behind the veil, then you will be killed. You will be killed. It's been a long time, shouldn't have never left you without a strong rhyme to step to. I told y'all, come on, I roast y'all, come on, so come on, hold on. It's been a long time, shouldn't have never left you without a strong rhyme to step to. I told y'all, come on, I roast y'all, come on, so come on, hold on. Yo, I rip shit with the ballistic characteristics of a hollow tip of point blank distance. I flip shit when I spit shit, father forgive this. I just snatched the Jesus piece off some Christians, cause they sounded like idiots. They went from silver to gold to platinum. After the millennium, they'll probably be wearing iridium. They so gassed if a bitch suck they dick, they probably come helium. Y'all niggas can't be serious. I was nice before ice, before Christ, before the words let there be light, and the light took over the night. I was born with the mic, lord of the mic, before all plant and animal life. Took this rap shit to new heights, before the Wright brothers took flight, before dog fighting and aerial strikes, before MCs picked up pens and started to write, before promotion and marketing, poster snipe. You cannot bust or bust up mics, punch out lights, punch out your motherfucking eyesight. For the title bout fight, ass top fight, I snatch the trap for half price. The cannabis is too nice, give me that mic. It's time, shouldn't have never left you without a strong rhyme to step to. I told y'all, come on, I roast y'all, come on, so come on, hold on. Cannabis is notably known globally. My verbal sorcery somehow tries to talk to the beat. Lyrically not ready, dress right, dress not messy. My muscle memory make me bomb squad steady. You cannot contend with this when I let it rip. Eyes, ears, nose and throat specialist, Professor Biss. The sublime chakra 1 through 9 through the spine and through the rhyme. Eternal fire produces the eye. Recite 33 threes, 33 3 times for 24 hours, 21,000 nautical miles ahead of my lifetime. I write and recite rhymes. Deja vu in the booth, it's the truth when you apply. Divine design, a miracle of metallurgy. Every clergy member from Mecca who heard of me worshiped me. From the shores of Normandy to the Turkish streets, to the bluish oceans glowing on the Persian beach. Nuclear, biological, chemical emergency. I purchased the beat, then mixed the spit with mercury. The DJ grabs the acetate out the crate, mix the dub plate, the BPMs fluctuate. Nobody can hold me back. My flow bloviates into a spiritual shape and co-creates rap. Cold, callous, chronic, chemical imbalance. Smoking a chalice in the rabbit hole with Alice. Target appears in brackets. I attack it. Access then egress, then quit this rap shit. Commander of the symphony when man meets ministry. Finishing my archaeogenetic rap facility. They can't battle me, so they rather embarrass me by being mad at me. They commit microphone heresy. I am still the master, as handsome as my unborn grandson. Rip the jacker, call me grandpa.
Take the base, calibrate before I create, complete and deliver before the due date. Crash through the earth's fragile frequency gate. First contact is frequently late. Elemental P is for pineal gland. The primitive, probably impotent primordial man remains to be seen. Suffering succotash, so extreme like Charlie, I mean Charlie Sheen. Shout me shut the fuck up before I shoot you in the spleen. Speed and racing a 6-passenger SUV on State Road 66, 67 Corvette 7-speed. The center of gravity's closer than me to the ground to a centipede. Pick up the scent and proceed to the pantheon of perfect poetry. The father of creations, unique to the matrix. Metaphors of metallic millennium machinations of magnificent imagination. The magnum opus of the master mason. Meditating, mitigating emotion, magnifying patience, preparing for the moment when I pilot this mission. Transfigured emotion, emulate modern and mediocre man's mistakes or misnomers. And there are many more mistakes to make. Matter of fact, from now on, all memos must mention my lyrical law mandate, starting with the sideways H-shape. I swear for the sake of the great saint, motherfuckers will comply, I'll get put in their place. DJ Nice up the place with a new blue tape. How long did it take him to make? How long did we have to wait for the RTJ interface to intensify the interscape of infinite space? Sound engineers escape to a peaceful inner place. Interpol can't pursue this pace. The blue tape is in a blue case with originals of through the tapes. I bought them at 88 from Black Zeus with the Zulu face, and this is proof that Cthulhu ain't fake.
Illusions of energy. What and when you see. Time is an illusion of energy. Your energy determines what and when you see. Time is an illusion of energy. Your energy determines what and when you see. Time is an illusion of energy. Your energy determines what and when you see. The double helix, necrophilic, 12 strands before they steal it. The Tower of Babel before they build it. In denial the basic instructions before Bible. 13 disciples, 13 bloodlines blue and red to blend. 13 beats to rhyme to. 2 suns cast 26 shadows behind them. Sunken oil tankers, drunken spoiled bankers. No thank you, no economic anchor. Delta-shaped doorways, double-deck doorsteps. Remove brain cortex with Dr. Doom forceps. Co-conspirators combine complex concepts. I don't need them to tell me how deep my thoughts get. The horrible beauty, tragic but intriguing to me. The still waters is what really moves me. Seek and ye shall find. Outside is inside without mind. Transcribe rhymes then outline. Skeleton head, bare bones, wearing headphones, preparing poems in an atmosphere full of pheromones. Knock, knock, who's there? You home? No, I'm not. I'm gone. We talk through telepathic iPhone systems. Immune, listen to iTunes since high noon. And trap cream cheese, crab rangoon, and typhoons. Shark fin body armor sliced through the water. Aquarius of Pisces inspired a harbinger. Missiles in the silos, subs in the ocean, bombers in the air, troops in the open. Painters and poets plagued by praying mantis and locusts. Shit piles like cancer foges. Slayers remain survivors. Firestone slash tires in a nightmare-inspired quagmire. Laser guided nano spiders, box braids woven razor wires. No payload could break those fibers. We heaven bound, sought after yet never found. Remember then, remember when, remember now. The sorcerers first, put dark forces to work. Unleash evil elements across earth. God's earth, 1/3 Cobra, 1/3 Noah. Mixed with Shenandoah, 1/3 Logan, X-Men quotient. Two-hand tomahawk throwing Navajo peace pipe smoke at the same time. That's impossible, yo. Broadhead's warrior throne, honed from a Sintamani stone, the same one King Solomon owned. In the 80s, I lived by the Euphrates, bred 10 ladies and had 80 babies with a clan full of crazies. Who hates farts more than anyone? Niggas. Who's the last one to know the world's ending? Niggas. War, What is it good for? Haters. There goes I for the grace of my creator. They lie, they codify, but why? For it was not I who caused water to pour from the sky. Now you sucking concrete homeless. Fukushima fish eat boneless. It's times like these moments when I need atonement from the innocuous line of questioning. The seraphim language interpretation is deafening. Let he who is not lost show me your home, and he who is without sin write me a poem. The Bolshevik will pull down your zip and let you take a piss, but only if he can hold your dick. No yard, no road, no pitch, no bacon, no bitch, just dead bodies smoking in the ditch. Praise the Lord, Gulag George, beat you with a 2x4. Watch the crowd scream for more hardcore. The gifted card, sick with the bars. My spit's like the world's biggest liquid bomb. Welcome to the nation of Islam.com. Stop storms from spinning with fists and arms. A beast on the mic, nowadays I chill. Anywhere rap exists, they praise my skill. All by myself, I buckled the whole asteroid belt. I laugh when they ask for my help. Capture more souls than Hell's Gate Border Patrol. Exported the flow, imported some hoes. Better respect the Virgo's vet, Yermo's best. Germanicus left and came back with Merlot breath. The Robo-Mech, Turbo Tech with a werewolf chest. Servos turn both my wrists. Mike Masters with a recipe for the antimatter. For the antimatter. Flow natural, walk over to control panel. Highlight the mode of attack, select battle. Directors deviated, everything's recreated. Be creative, step inside my MC simulator. Slowly pull the wool from over your eyes as troops mobilize to recover stolen rhymes. You push, I pull, you drive, I ride. You buy what I supply, shut the fuck up and drive. Dragonfly aerial view, wind speed less than 2. Lieutenant Manchu, the best of my crew. Mandarian 2, arguing with Aryan Zeus. But the truth is he mad cause I married a coupe. But she know when I lock and load my cock rolls, I burn the block down, get the cops on the phone. Don't look for contact, contact find you. We walk up behind you while you listen to Omni.
Friday's child, hard luck is her brother. Friday's child, her sister's misery.
Yeah, Omni, yo, Mother Earth absorbs the blood I breathe. Hip hop is my blood. I believe that I am not free, and neither are you. The only time I feel free is when I'm rhyming in the booth. The lion on the loose is not a reckless recluse, but really a dictator with his neck in the noose. For war crimes, hardcore rhymes from a warped mind that enjoyed the dark matter in the void before time. The innocent murdered because they worshipped him. They let the serpent in, but it never occurred to them. The deity regards MCs like me piously. Check the degree, see if it's me. On planet Earth, I design mankind's rebirth. A marble of water and rock salt from a verse. The moon, the sun and the stars. I am who you are. Together we all form God. I laugh at the creation of it, the explanation of it. Not the original, but man's imitation of it. They took hip-hop and changed the subject. Then I brought hip-hop back and made you love it. Through deterrence, detention and prevention. Never write the wrong sentence. If I ever said it, I meant it. The insatiable, inescapable regiment. What's the weight? Add 4 more plates, I bench it. Skinny ass nigga, grab your neck with a pen grip. Bend it through telepathic suggestion. I rap so serious, the vocal myriad occurs intermittently over protracted periods. Rap till you get delirious. Whack niggas get furious. Keep dissing me, your girls getting curious. This rag's for scrubbing your asshole, not mine. For the last time, you're the asshole in my rhymes. Look up in the sky, die. I'm a 30,000 foot ocean wave, snatching planes out the sky. Fuck the day Tesla discovered the death ray. My legs got replaced by 2-minute segways. Try to escape, smack face into a fire escape. I can relate, try something else, just don't try it too late. You can't overpower him, he's 33 times your weight. He spit 33 rhymes in one place. Want respect, line up next, catch metaphor wreck. The sound of my voice come from the core of my chest. Room temp so cold, it is hot. No matter how much it feels like home, you should know it is not. The mental of the orchestral vessel, not even trying to stress you. I rhyme like this cause it's simple. Supine suplex, disconnect spine from neck. Whatever it takes to make you rhyme less. Picture this, been a lyricist, but I've been scorned by society and pre-literate degenerates. this beat make you mad at me. Fuck Bobby McFerrin for being happy. Fuck you for giving him the Grammy. The song we wrote, you might wanna sing it note for note. If you can follow the flow, the monotone glow, monochrome. Fuck that, I rap auto-tune, automated boom, bad boom. Face recognition hardware, zoom. Face recognition software, identify you with bald head or long hair. Through several atmospheres, yeah, look up in the sky. This is melatonin magic. Sumerian, Chinese, Egyptian, black. Yeah, nobody can match Canibus when I'm rapping. What happened? Captain Cold Crush, get it cracking. There's more than one person right now that's not laughing. Splice microphones with unknown chromosomes to discover the codes that controls the brain's frontal lobes. The Pineal Clan glows. Glow, glow, glow. Don't look back, I got your back, bro. He's a high-profile target. Code name Sergeant Armpits. He was Rakim Allah's first artist. Let me bust him. Nah, I'ma punish him, Rock. I'ma show you how the motherfucking government lied. Got nothing to do with pride. You must realize few of us will be alive by solar cycle 25. I tried to look for solutions, there's not enough time. They won't be satisfied till every one of us die. Alright, calm the fuck down and listen to my rhymes. The only way that you can free yourself is your mind. First thing you gotta do is put the antagonism behind. Then you gotta put your life on the line. The reward is great, the risk even greater. Fellowship can only make a brave heart braver. Watch who you following, watch who you praising. Yes, we can't backwards and stand Q Satan. Yes, I'm Jamaican, yes, I'm a patriot. No, I will not forsake you for a paycheck. Yes, this is victory, yes, I can taste it. No, I'm not a mason, I'm following my training. They monitor my body functions from central London. My heart rate is thumping, I suffer from numbness. A robot arm shucks the drugs in. My scrubs are disgusting and sullen, I smell like cub skin. Funky, funky, funky odor, Bridgewater, South Dakota. My spit fizz like soda, I'm in a coma in a pagoda. Nurse McLovin said she wouldn't fuck me if I was a husband. Don't trust the bitch, I'm in.
What's your excuse? Sir, excuse for what, sir? I'm asking the fucking questions here.
The most underrated. The most underrated. The most underrated.
Can I be in charge for a while? Sir, yes, sir. Are you shook up? Are you nervous? Sir, I am, sir. Do I make you nervous?
The Lord of War holds it down. Brown before battle. Get pussy when I get back to town. Armadillo skin fold, lockjaw like a pit bull. On full moon, man, switch to wolf. Full proof first from hell to turn bridge wells. You never seen an MC do it this well. Every day we battle at St. Germain's Chapel. It's practical. I smash you and nobody laughs at you. The Ripper rip you up, drag you behind the basilica. They find drugs, lyrics, and blood. I hit you up. Lonely heart, vocal throwing dart. Oligarch creates art from my upstate New York motor park. I won't get off his high horse to come talk unless it's important and it could cause a spark. But it's dark, so he stays dormant. You don't want it, you just act like it. Your style ain't flawless, you just rap like it. I'm level 3A like Curtis LeMay, the black hawk bird of prey. The most underrated. Check my blood to give me a buzz. Then I re-inject the buzz. Blow out your earplugs, scrub your eardrums, suck the air out of your lungs. You combust in a vacuum, a solar flare from the sun. I walk through a distort of thought to the sound of a heart from afar. Playing the notes I was taught, I was caught. Shackled, soul, free bought. Global mind forced to restart my rhymes. Skip forward, the HRH of time and space. And rhymes through the bars, my lines displace. Concentrate, mitigate, concrete debate. Great how I create what you hired me to make. Extrapolate, update, rap at a rapid rate. Fans hate it cause I can't practice every day. Numismatic, treasure chest stashed in the attic. Spine Dulix in exchange for the musical magic. With 2 tablets placed on the cabinet. I wonder who will grab it. If no one does, I'll have it. Both lobes connected, flow been perfected. Whatever method selected, let's spit. Incredulous lyrics, the breath of life spreading through the spirit. Hip-hop never knew a hit it. Stubby beard, chubby skin under the hair. I spent my wonder years carrying nothing but guns and gear. With a focused rap flow, tongue snap like a hybrid bow. My quotes end up inside your throat. Respect for hip-hop, balance the biosphere. But I've been there before, so why go there? I soar through the air, my clarity so clear that my Dalai Lama prayer give me cauliflower ears. I've been rhyming for years, climbing the monastery stairs, being involuntarily prepared. Spit, feed the faith, quarry bait with a mixtape. The release date to make you shit face. I spit till your ears break, slam on the air brakes. Spit smears your face and restricts your airspace. Stereoscopic aerial objects, I seen them up close, but I ain't got no comment. Beneath curvaceous gable and dark dacks, you experience the art called dark rap. Now you can all clap.
Seismal luminescence, the essence, the past, the future, the present. What's the next lesson? Seismal luminescence, the essence, the past, the future, the present. What's the next lesson? Seismal luminescence, the essence, the past, the future, the present. What's the next lesson? Seismal luminescence, the essence, the past, the future, the present. What you gonna
tell 'em. Bronze master percussionist, time flies, life dies. Phoenix rise, wise man rhymes, I'm loving it. Seismo luminescence, the essence, the past, the future, the present. What's the next lesson? Bed down, location, Kodiak radio station, spruce cape, space ghost laces. What's your gift? What's your talent? What does it matter if Alex is writing? This is a prison planet. 5-man team detachment, XYZ axis. That's what happens when you come to Alaska. The paracord packing, king crab, a big booty bitch grabbing, snowmobiles in the snow zigzagging. My snowboard paraffin waxing like Tom Cruise acting. Yeah, Sarah Palin looking for Maverick. A square-shaped planet, pyramid head-shaped poet named Hamlet. Rip the jack of octopus breakdancing. Quantum questions require quantum answers. Tell me why is this mantis woman trying to be romantic? 555 clouds towards cybernetics. Performance expected. The human brain is now a barbarous relic. Phrenology professor articulating phonetics, participating for credit. If nothing else, just to send a message. Wake up and smell the petunias. I'm in Peru with my vicuñas. Why do I keep seeing my lacunas? I was told after death, life isn't the same. And when the phoenix rise, death will not be the end game. Technology devalues life, intruding one's rights, contaminating the cost, excluding the price. Removing insight from the human plight. Your historians are doomed to rewrite. Click the button if you like. Under the pale moonlight, weapons of unknown types. Marduk, Tanu's, Kingu, and Heru fight. Or maybe they working together to keep us all working forever in subterranean emergency shelters.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I mean? It's the Phantom of the Opera, the Dracula, Caligula, unpopular, melt your ocular with rocket thrust processors. I dare you to touch the touchscreen monitors without proper gloves. Melt the skin off your fingers till they look like rounded nubs. As retarded as Forrest Gump, you nothing but a two-pump chump, drunk pump with a pus-filled prostate lump. You think that skunk stunk? You should have smelled the decomposing cunt, that sick, gruesome grunt dumped in my trunk. I'm a hunter that's ready to discontinue the hunt, but I'ma keep ripping you scum till the millennium's done. You couldn't pass if you was gas out of your ass. I'll batter you in front of Sterling Library after class. Spending your tuition on blunts, you a dunce. You get rejected trying to join my club. Feces hit the fan from the front. Liquid leaders of diarrhea, not mud. No, it's beet juice, not blood. Truncate your trunk, decapitate your face with a gun. Assassin with your tongue. Remove 7/8 of your lung. Donate it to monks with jumpsuits. Sit down in the front for easy access when they get clumped with the nuns. As peaceful as Evil Knievel using a dirty heroin needle after a 480-foot jump. Perform verbal acrobatic magic with crash-proof tactics. Stuntmen say the F word more than once. Put you on point. PRT your funky joint. Reproof like Nike 33 double eagle coins. Bring the noise like enemies out in public. You know you love it. A genie bottle covered with porcupine follicles. Try and rub it. Blood drips till the tub's flooded. My dead enemies lay there gutted till year 2040 something. In the meantime, everybody's outside running, cause the puppet master behind the curtain is coming with some hydrochloric stuff in the luggage. A final call newspaper under his arm saying peace, my brothers. Resonances from my vocal track smothers the others. I bring sparks to any bubble, make them guzzle pig rubber. Do a Ninja Man cover, tell you to suck your mother. If I wanted to get at you, I just infect your lover. Your girl's an exceptionally good sucker. She ain't got no tan, I tap that ass till it changes its color. Get technical with decibels that are connected to you. The audible is too incredible to sell them to you. I'd rather tuck you in the night and tell them to you. I introduce you to the new words and spell them for you.